Hello Hinson class, my name is Elise Drake and I'm super excited to be a part of the College of Education here at Grand Canyon University. I started substitute teaching back in January and realized that I absolutely wanted to pursue a career in teaching. So students that attend this college can expect a 47 credit hour program to fulfill their master's in elementary education. The classes they can expect to take are things like Foundations in Elementary Education, Childhood Development, Lesson Planning, Classroom Management, and Teaching Strategies for subjects like math, science, reading, etc. So students are eligible to complete their degree after they have done their required coursework along with their practicum, field experience, and student teaching. In order to fulfill those, background check and fingerprinting is required. The license and fees and everything that's included in Oregon requires students to, after they have finished their degree program, to pay the license fee, submit the background check, fingerprint check. If all of that comes back clean, they have to take the Oregon License Educator Licensure Assessment exam. Upon completion of that, you will receive your preliminary teaching license. After 4 years, if you have successfully fulfilled your roles as a teacher, continued your own educational training, you can get your professional teacher licensure. So there are a few attributes that I want to implement as a teacher. The first comes from the Model Code of Ethics for Educators. It outlines principles that are relevant for teachers as they navigate different ethical dilemmas, issues with technology, student privacy, things like that I'm going to need to help inform me when I make these decisions. Secondly, the InTask Model Core Teaching Standards and Learning Progressions for Teachers provides standards that I will be able to reflect on to see how I measure up in the classroom, and it also outlines ways for improvement. The other one that I want to talk about is the International Society for Technology in Education. I think this is especially relevant because technology is in the classroom today. It's not going anywhere. And I want to be able to use it in a way that is accessible for everyone, that everybody can learn from, and that isn't going to set people back. So that brings me to methods of teacher assessment. There are many methods for teacher assessment that are year-long, ongoing, that happen just once a year. And this can come from classroom observation, either from a principal or vice principal, teacher self-evaluation. I'm also going to be looking at student evaluation, student achievement data, peer evaluation, and teacher portfolio assessment to see how I measure up, because I'm only as good as the reports say that I am. My first professional learning goal is to support students with reading and writing difficulties by enrolling in Coursera to continue my education. They have lots of good resources and methods for helping children overcome these difficulties. Meeting regularly with peers and teachers so that we can collaborate on methods that have helped us, methods that haven't worked. I think that's probably the strongest resource that we have as teachers, is to just talk amongst each other. How can we best do this? It takes a village. And to continue to evolve differentiated instruction methods. I think differentiated instruction is going to be key here as we seek to help kids that have issues with reading and writing. Lastly, my professional learning goal number 2 is to be an advocate for social justice in the classroom by attending webinars. One specifically is provided by Learning for Justice. Secondly, identifying conscious and unconscious bias that I may have regarding things like racism, ableism, sexism, things that I may not realize but do affect the classroom. So I want to make sure that I am making everybody feel welcome and seen and included. I think that's going to be huge. And continuing conversation with community and responding to hate and bias. Thank you for listening, and